At how to look for commercial investment deals. I have two clients I want to start sending these to right now. These type of deals. This is called commercial investment deals. So the very first step is going to the quick search area, of course, because we're searching for property. And as you can see, remember, choose number 5, commercial industrial. There's 3 areas we want to do, the tri-county areas that we cover. We have Palm Beach County, and this is county, so you'll be clicking on county. Double click that. We have Broward. Those are the tri-county areas. It's the same areas we cover. Riverhead County. Miami-Dade. Right there. And then, we could also do Martin County. We're going to do Martin and St. Lucie, because if there's good deals out there, I'm sure I have people that would be interested in these. Very first thing that I look for, we're not looking for any leases, we're looking for purchases. We're looking for purchases. So we're going to say no leases, no to leases. We're going to narrow it down. There's a type area. Where's the type? There it is. So we know for sure. I have clients that are looking for this right here, this right here. And I'm going to click finished. Alright. One of the key words that I look for, and this is I'm going to scroll down here, and you go to add to field search. If you go to remarks, any remarks, we're going to try broker's remarks first, or whatever. We're going to try let's do broker's remarks first, and then we're going to type in occupied. What that tells us is that someone's there, so my client is interested in something like that, because the fact that someone's there, they will have, it'll more likely be income. I think I have the wrong thing. I'm gonna say, I think I think we just type in the word occupied. So there it is. Owner occupied, tenant occupied. It don't matter. It don't matter. That's what we want. So we want to narrow it down. Still a lot to look through. But this is kind of how we're rocking here. Obviously, some of this doesn't make sense. Like I gotta narrow it down some more, like I'm missing something, but I could be right. So we got commercial, industrial, special use. Let me see what else. I said tenant occupied, owner occupied. All right, let's see what we got going on. So I'm looking for deals. What we're looking for is good deals, commercial plazas. For example, this particular client, he's purchased a McDonald's that McDonald's used to own, the owner used to own, and they sold it to him, and they rented it back for him. So they had a lease for 20 years. So that's the kind of things he's looking for. He's looking for somebody that needs, he's looking to buy like a plaza that makes money, that generates money. Looking for good investment opportunities. Not something like that, because it's just a single unit. He's looking for multiple units. He wants to make decent income. These are all single units. We'll find something he's looking for soon. Watch. So this does take patience, as you can see. I'm going through them. I have to go through the list. There's 370 something listings. I put so much different counties on there. But let's see what this is about. This is a pawn shop. Let's see what the deal is. It's $219. They're actually $219. Commercial property currently rented to a pawn shop with a long-term tenant for 6 years. 2 parking spaces. And additional parking spaces in the rear. Building is in excellent condition with the newer AC impact glass. Currently leased under market rent of $1,500 a month, and market rent of $1,400 a month can be attained. So that's what they're saying. But let's always look at the bottom number. I'm going to pull out my calculator here. This is something called the cap rate. I'll attach a video about it for you. For private properties like this, unless it's like a big company like a gas station or a big restaurant, we want something with at least an 8% cap rate. And what a cap rate is very simple. Here, they're saying this is making $1,050 a month. We're going to take 1,050 times, that's 12, because that's how much they pay a month. That's how much they'll make annually. And you take this number and you divide it by the total number they're asking for. 219, 1, 2, 3. We want it to be at least 8% and up. So this is not a good cap rate, but this is always something that we can show to our clients, just so they can see, so we can negotiate down a good cap rate. With these, there's a lot of negotiating. Right now it's a 6% cap rate, so that's not good. We want something 8 and up. Only time we'll consider something 6 and even lower is if it's like a big time company, which we will see down the line. But this is something we're still gonna select and click. And this is good, pretty good little opportunity. Let's see what they got here. What is this? This is in Fort Pierce. Not a good area, to be honest with you. I'm just reading, sorry. I mean, I don't know. I just know that this area is not a good area. Fort Pierce isn't. Not bad, though. I mean, if you really think about it. It has a current lease. It has a gas station, but I just think I don't know anything about gas stations, so I wouldn't even mess with it. That's kind of what turns me off. No pictures. I can't even show my clients that, man. There's nothing for them to look at. I don't know what this is. This is some kind of unit, some kind of house type of deal. Not something that my clients are looking for. Definitely not looking for something like this. They're not looking for something like that. Let's see what this is. What is this? Property zone. Rate of purchase. Well price property. Tenant. Do not disturb tenant. Church next door for sale also. Okay, nothing to do with that. Like that. What is this about? You're looking for a solid company, you're looking for like a promising deal, you know. This does take a little, patience, We don't want garages. I don't think it's a good investment for my clients. So the only reason I don't narrow it down like that because we'll miss out on a lot. See, nothing like this. I don't really like that because only selective businesses could fit there. You want to have something that different businesses could use if that business go out of business. That's why we don't do gas stations. It limits us to only people that do gas stations. To be honest with you, our ranges, as we get higher, we're going to find more stuff within our range, what kind of properties we're looking for. But it's always good to start here. What is this? We can read about it. Let's see. Remember, we're looking for something with a long-term lease on it. And it's a garage at the end of the day. I don't feel good about that. We don't want to buy an office. Like, we're not trying to buy an office building. It's a daycare. What is this? A daycare or a pawn shop? It's a pawn shop. Successful for over 25 years. Property extra storage. What are they selling? And also pay attention to this. We only want to buy the building and the land. We don't want to buy the fixtures, license, and all that. We ain't trying to buy all that. So when they try to get you to buy the business. The number we're on, we got a way to go. We're on 78. But good, we can kind of weed through. I can hurry up a little bit more. Garage, office building. We're not trying to buy nothing like that. What is this? Is this a church or something? Yeah, it looks like some kind of. It's like some kind of church. Pretty interesting. You know, it doesn't look like even this is even occupied. I don't even want to read about it. It looks like a weird story. Who's selling it? Let me see. Honestly, I'm looking at this because I think this is where we used to have, my mom used to have a Haitian Crusade. What is this? Nothing. So far, we only found one property that I'm kind of into, as you can see. So, oh, that's a bank. That's not a bad idea. Let's see. Let's see. Premium. Where is it at? In Miami. Premium A-class office space, corner unit in recently renovated Chase Bank building. Great location, well-known walking distance. Easy access. You can combine office 510. You can combine office 510 444,000 and office 510 is rented for 2,000 a month. First year with a 5-year lease of 510 is rented 2,800 a month. 5-year lease. So let's look at this cap rate. So we got 2,000 plus 2,870. So 2,000 plus 2,870. We're trying to figure out the cap rate here. Remember the cap rate. 2,870. I mean, we want to know the kind of business that are renting here, but let's see what this equals. Times 12. Okay, we're going to take this. We're going to divide it by the asking price. Divided by 444,123. So that is a decent cap rate. This is an interesting one. Let's see what they got going on. I mean, if this is a bank in here, that is huge. That is a big sell. If you're renting it out to a bank or some, a good solid business. It looks like an office building though. That's the problem. That's kind of scary. I don't know. I would need to know if it was Chase that was renting it out. I would feel better, but it's not. So we may not just we may pass on this. It's an office building. Those are kind of tricky. Yeah, not feeling good about those. What is this? This is in Miami, Florida. Let's see. Yeah, good. Not a good business, I'm looking at things, I look at the businesses that are there currently. If I don't feel comfortable with them, then they're not good opportunities. Okay, what is that? Perfect size. Yeah, they're already telling us the cap rate low. I don't want to mess with it. 4.5. Keep looking. This is what it takes. So as you can see, we're gonna find exactly what we're looking for pretty soon. Watch. You'll have a good idea. We're getting closer to the price range. Okay, what is that? Can't see. It's a car lot. Let's see. Not interested in that. Sounds like you'll get stuck with a whole piece of land. No one wants to deal with that. Mechanic shop. Remember, we're limited, so I wouldn't mess with that. Only thing I really mess with, you got to look for a good restaurant. If it's a reputable company, it always raises an attention. We got a way to go. We're almost halfway there. You could always go through your screen and open this up while I'm going through it. It'll make a little bit more sense. Kind of what I'm looking for, just so you can feel it, have a feel for it. I'm doing faster now. I know that's a construction company. That's material. Has operated business at this location. He is wanting to sell the real estate portion of the business and remains to continue to operate. At this time, he is offering 8% cap rate to an investor. At this time, he is willing to offer a 5-year lease. This is not a bad deal. The owner operates 2 businesses at this location. So he wants an 8% cap rate. You know, something to look into. Because he wants an 8% cap rate. That means he's at 800,000. I'm on my phone. I'm going to do it on my phone real quick. I'll do it here. So let me mix it up. I'll do it here. So that says that at 800,000, right? 800, and I think that's times 0.10. I'm assuming it's 80K a month. I'm not sure. Basically, we would have to do what we're doing backwards. But let's check that one. That's not bad. It's something to look into. 8% cap rate is always good. I know that. Could always be negotiated. That's always the game plan. Yeah, nah, that's limited, remember? Limited. What is this? Nah, it's office buildings. Definitely not messing with that. It's already empty now. Just one of those limited things again. I don't like it. Oh, it's a church. This is interesting. See, seeing stuff like this makes me really want to, like, a good idea would be to call, like, get a list of churches and get their email addresses and just look for churches and send it out to these churches because they have the funding. A lot of times they have the kind of funding to get a church. So that's definitely something I am going to add on my on the Trello while we're here. I'm gonna do it. Hey, we gotta get it. We're gonna start focusing on certain things. A lot of little things I learned today at the meeting. Let's go to the realtor task. We're gonna say call churches. And it's a simple script. We're gonna gather. That's why we're gonna get a caller person, a full-time caller pretty soon. So I just want to try these things out and see what works, and then we're gonna start having someone designated to do that. Gather list of churches in Palm Beach and separate them by the county. Palm Beach, Broward, Miami-Dade County. This is we're gonna get a full time. We're gonna get a caller. We gotta get a caller. Call each church. Let them know we come across church across property that are zoned for church for sale or lease. This is something that I'm gonna do a different video for. I might do it right after this since we started it. And then and we would like their email. Would they like us to email a list? I'm not gonna finish it right now. I'll finish it later. Let's finish this video. Keep it focused, but that's our next idea. Anyways, we'll leave that hanging. We're gonna remember that. That reminds me to do it. So a good tire shop. Kind of tricky. Tire shops are usually pretty active. I don't know how it is in Jupiter, but let's read about this company. It seems like they're selling the business more than the building. We don't want to buy the business. We want to buy the building. We don't care about the business. We want the building. We do care about the business, but we want to find a good business that'll be there. We don't want to be running the business for them. Garages, we don't do garages. No. So today is not much, as you can see. It's not much, and then we don't have any budget, as you can see. Like I have these people with some money, so. Alright, let's see what this liquor store is doing. Let's see how long they've been around. On something like this, we want to call and find out. What was it? This is it? Call and find out. You know, if it is for rent, and if it is, we ask them for the rent roll. The rent roll. That means they'll tell us how much the rent's for, how long the place is leasing for. They selling liquor license. I mean, once you see they selling liquor license and all that, you don't wanna. You want the building only. You don't care. We don't care about all that other stuff. Where we at? 203. We're moving. We're getting through it. What is this? Go ahead. Law office. That's just scary because, you know, once you get there, can't be really used anything else different. All right, what kind of business is this? Psychic. Like in this area, we have no budget, so as long as it makes sense, we like it. Okay, so here goes Animal Hospital. Let's look at the details about this Animal Hospital. That's a sneaky thing right now. People are making business, having good business. Freestanding professional building developed in a favorable veterinary practice can be acquired. Employees and clientele not. What? Nah, it sounds like these people are going out of business. Hub installs 6 vendor housing windows. Sony provides for numerous users, including office, medical. Sounds like they're getting rid of it. If they want to stay as a business, it'll be different, but it doesn't sound like they want to do that, so I'm not interested. Yeah, that looks pretty creepy looking. Mechanic slash food spot. If Window had a food spot, if he was serving food in somewhere in the garage, would y'all eat there? Somewhere, if he had an extra room somewhere, would y'all eat there? Okay, y'all not listening. Y'all, yeah. Wendell the mechanic had like a food spot attached to his building, you have to walk through the mechanic place first. Would y'all eat there? No. Okay. Well, I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to Laverna too. She's on here. I'm talking to everybody. Anybody can get it. Let's see. What is this? Big Citrus. That's a farm. I don't know. I don't think we buying no factory. But you know what? Not gonna lie. I know somebody that may be interested in it. We're gonna do two things. We're gonna Pierre may be interested in that. I'm gonna send it to him. Not now. Yeah, I see the business. I think I saw that one before. It's a business. This is a weird business, so not really no guarantee in a business like this. Even though they say, yeah, I wouldn't mess with nothing like that. I want to let my clients do like an antique business. You want to have a business that has durability. See, this makes a little sense. This is something that we would look into. This is a strip center. This is like what we're looking for. Has a coin laundry. Has a couple things. We're looking for something similar to this. It's a whole center. What happened? Chinese food? Sure. I mean, y'all know y'all be good for them Chinese food. I like Chinese food. So this is something that this is a good one. This is something that we would look into. This is like exactly what we're looking for. Something like this. They're gonna make us sign a confidentiality agreement first, which is okay. So let's check it, because if it has, looks like it has a few things, a few businesses. We don't know the numbers yet, but it has a 7.5% cap rate. It's in Miami, Florida, so that's a high traffic area. It has a Family Dollar store, which is a reputable business. It has a coin laundry. There's a couple other things, so good potential. That's what we're looking for. That's what my client, he owns things of that nature, so that's kind of what businesses he's looking for. Okay, so here it looks like another little shopping center right here. All right, yeah, they got a jewelry store. They got a jewelry store. They got a let's see, they got some kind of Paymore, like some kind of food spot. There's some kind of it's like some kind of bar, a barber shop. Alright, it's not bad. It has a little, possibility here. Let's read about it. Good, decent cap rate, 7.83. So that's kind of, as you can see, this is what I mean. Like, it's good to look at everything, but this is, as you start noticing, these are the numbers that we get into. This is not a good thing for us because it's limited to whatever kind of business they have going on there. This 1.3. Is this a whole plaza, or is this let's see. If this is a whole plaza, this is pretty cool. But if not, okay then. Completely consists of 9 office unit suites. So that was an excellent curb appeal. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of offices, to be honest. I'm not a fan of offices. You get a tax business in there, you get a business that come in and out. Not really a fan of that. Neither is my client, is what I'm saying, too. What is this, a retail store? Let's read about it. Now, see, What makes me jump and leave this is when I see these liquor store business. Anything about sell of business and liquor. I'm not trying to buy no business, no liquor license, none of that. It has to be a plaza. Well, like something like this is not bad. This is pretty interesting. Florida City. Now this is interesting. This is decent. This is like, if you look at it, look at all these big plaza, look at all these units it has. So, kind of interesting. We'll definitely look at that. I don't know what this is. It's like a big development, like a big, like a multi-family residential, but yeah. Mm. Yeah, this is interesting. This in Little Haiti. Little Haiti is we're Haitian, so I'm just gonna click that just because I know my client may be interested just because it's Little Haiti. Little Haiti is means little. We're Haitians, so they have an area. There's so much Haitians there. They call it Little Haiti. Let's see. Let's read about this. Medical business primary to. Yeah, I'm good. Just wasn't feeling it. I mean, you got to go with a hunch too. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I could be wrong sometimes. I could be right. As you get to know my client, you'll learn about him. I just kind of from knowing him, I know what kind of properties he's into. But anything that shows, this is something that we're talking about right now. So me and him have been looking at it, anyways. But I'm gonna still resend this email because I want to send the same email to somebody else. And I'll show you who. It'll be Abe, the guy that we have a listing for. He's interested in doing that. This is a reputable company. This is no, I don't do that. I'm sorry. Gotta catch me sometimes. I gotta stick to the code, right? Okay, here goes another little plaza. See what's going on with this. Not feeling good about it. We're almost there, as you can see. I think by now you have a good idea. I'm gonna cut the video short, and I'll just select the rest of them. All right. So this is commercial properties. How we look them up. I'll show you a list. I'll send you a list. I'll tag you to a list of the ones I've gathered, so you have a better idea of what we're looking for.